say the senior leaders are in a huddle and are deciding the party's line on the issue. Sources in Congress say that Lalu's role would be very crucial in the upcoming presidential polls. RJD has questioned the authenticity of the tapes and called it concocted, manufactured conversation. In fact, RJD spokesman also staged a walkout from the debate when faced with tough questions. With Republic exposing Lalu Mafia on tape, wife of murdered journalist Rajdev Ranjan has demanded that Bihar CM Nitish Kumar act immediately.
पानी है तो बदमाशी होती है बात है कि ना बोलो नहीं छोड़ेंगे तो जीरो सर पानी है तो बात करके हम अभी छोड़वा देते हैं फिर वीडियो से फोन कर ले तो कॉल है तो बात है ऐसा कोई बोर्ड वाली गाड़ी तो नहीं है वीडियो सर कॉल है कि ड्राइवर अगर जो हो तो जाकर बोलिए कि वीडियो सर से मिल करके बात करके वही हाँ कॉल है ड्राइवर को बोलिए कि जाकर बताए कौन है ना सर जो कहानी है सर जबरदस्त मत सकती है लेकिन नहीं छोड़ेंगे ये या ऐसा भाषा मत सकती है आप से कहानी है तो अच्छा हम अभी बोल देते हैं बोल रहे हैं लेकिन कौन करिए हाँ ड्राइवर बता देंगे लोग हम लोग हाँ नहीं है क्या नहीं दियो फोन करके फिर फोन किया है तो आगे आपका औकात बता देंगे गाड़ी तो छूट जाएगा आपके औकात भी बता देंगे जी कौन है कि ऐसा का मत बोलिए बात मैंने एकदम फोन करके बड़का हम डॉक्टर का देखा
Don convicted in 10 serious cases has Lalu on speed dial.
दीवार में जाने भाई तो वो दिनों खाता वाला मसला नहीं है कहीं की गलती से आज नौमी राना पुलिस के डिप्यूटेशन करे थे क्या था कुछ नहीं खत्म है भाई इसकी
Lalu Mafia on tape, Republic super exclusive. Republic has a call recording between Mohammad Shahabuddin and Lalu Prasad Yadav, in which the dreaded gangster is heard giving instructions to Lalu Prasad from the Siwan jail. Shahabuddin is heard ordering Lalu to initiate action against Siwan SP. In a tape accessed by Republic, Mohammad Shahabuddin is heard talking to his supporter after a car with liquor was seized. Shahabuddin instructed his supporter to intimidate the block development officer after the seizure. In another tape, Mohammad Shahabuddin can be heard talking to liquor mafia from the Siwan jail. In this tape, Shahabuddin can be heard criticizing Nitish over the liquor ban. Mohammad Shahabuddin instructed the liquor mafia from the Siwan jail over the phone. He is also heard sabotaging Nitish's liquor ban implementation.
दीवान की खबर ले ले दीवान का मिल रहा तो सुन लिया मैं दीवान में जाने भाई तो वो दिनों छाता वाला मसला नहीं है कहीं की गलती से आज नौमी राना पुलिस के डिप्यूटेशन करे थे क्या था मैंने कुछ नहीं खत्म है भाई इसकी करा देगा सर आज कुछ हुआ है हाँ हमको लगता है कि गोली वोली भी चली है पुलिस के तरफ से अरे क्या पता कर ले कारगिल वाला
Lalu Mafia on tape, Republic super exclusive.
Back back to our Delhi studios. You're watching continuous coverage of our expose on day one of Republic TV. I'm Shivani Gupta. Here's a reminder of who I have with me in the studio. My colleague Parikshit Luthra, our political editor Aishwarya, our executive editor Abhishek. I also have two eminent journalists with us in the studio right now. Vinod Agnihotri, consulting editor of Amar Ujala, and also Sanjay Kapoor, editor, Hard News.
Right, Mr. Chaudhary, I'd like to come to you now. I guess the circumstances today and whatever Nitish Kumar does now, we hear that he's holding a meeting with DGP of the state and other top officials. I think in a few hours we'll know whether he's indeed a neta of circumstances or not. JDU has just 71 MLAs in the assembly. They need the support of RJD 80. His silence is telling a story here, and the next few hours will reveal which way Nitish Kumar is going.
It's a very serious issue for Nitish Kumar also. And Nitish has to take a cognizance of this. And I think he's taking the cognizance, holding the meeting of the top.
But he's asking, how did the tapes get out? Is that the right cognizance of the matter?
No. Because since the tape has created a problem for him, and it's a political problem for him, because he's based on the support of, his government is dependent on the support of the RJD. And he's in the catch-22 situation, either with the Lalu Yadav or with the BJP, if he has to run the government. But he has to take a political call. Because you see, Nitish Kumar is a major player for 2019 from the non-BJP side. In the last, I think 2 weeks back, he met Sonia Gandhi and a lot of other opposition leaders to unite opposition in the presidential election. So that is the situation political situation is facing. But as far as I know Nitish Kumar, I think he will take some legal action to save his image.
All right.
But what political action he is going to take, that is the difficult question.
You know, the political question fired directly by Ravi Shankar Prasad, the Union Minister, to Nitish Kumar directly has been, will secularism compromise with corruption and criminality? That's the political question that the likes of Nitish Kumar have to answer. Let me go across to my colleague Sheetal. She's joining us from the Mumbai newsroom with more details. Sheetal?
Absolutely, Shivani. Just a little while back, Ravi Shankar Prasad held a press conference and he condemned this entire episode and in very strong words, very strong terms, talking about the unholy nexus that has existed forever in Bihar between politicians and between criminals, and the expose that we have brought to fore in front of the country, the unholy nexus between Shahabuddin and Lalu Prasad Yadav. Lalu Prasad Yadav actually being dictated by the hardened criminal that Shahabuddin is. And just imagine, Shivani, rather than coming out, speaking about it, RJD people, RJD MLAs, RJD politicians are justifying it. One of the politicians can actually be quoted as saying, "Isme galat kya hai? What's wrong in it? Shahabuddin is a part of RJD, so what's wrong if Lalu Prasad Yadav is interacting with him or has interacted with him?" But if you hear to the clip very carefully, look at the manner in which Shahabuddin is talking to Lalu Prasad Yadav. He's actually dictating, he's actually saying कि SP का तो काम खराब खत्म हो गया अब, the SP has had it, and Lalu Prasad is submissively listening to it, and actually pandering to him. I want to go across to Vinod Agnihotri in Delhi studios. Vinod ji, if you can hear me. Nitish Kumar has always taken pride in being Mr. Clean, has always been called Mr. Clean. Where is Nitish Kumar today? Vinod Agnihotri, you have tracked Bihar politics for a long time. Where is Nitish Kumar today? Why isn't he coming out? Why isn't he speaking on this matter, on such a crucial matter that the entire country is talking about, that the entire country is debating, which has become the #1 social trend in the country today, the Republic expose? Why is Nitish Kumar blind to it? Why has he turned a blind eye to it? Vinod Agnihotri.
You see, Sheetal, when Nitish Kumar left BJP before 2014 election, in 2014 Lok Sabha election, he fought alone. He didn't go with the RJD because of his clean image. But he was defeated. And in the assembly election, he was forced to align with the Lalu Yadav because he he knew it because without the support of a social base of the Lalu Yadav, he can't win the election. That's why he chosen to align with the Lalu Yadav. Now, that is the biggest question for Nitish Kumar. Whether he should leave Lalu Yadav and go in alone with the because without the support of Lalu Yadav, his government can't survive. That is the biggest political compulsion for the Nitish Kumar. And you see, the relationship between the Shahabuddin and the Lalu Yadav is not a secret. It's not a confidential thing. Shahabuddin is the executive member of the RJD. He was MP from the RJD. So it's a, Nitish Kumar knew it when he aligned with the Lalu Yadav. Lalu Yadav had a relation with the Shahabuddin. So now Nitish Kumar has to take a legal call first. Then he will decide the political call with the consultation of his fellow leaders like Sharad Yadav, K.C. Tyagi, etc. But I don't think he is going to break his ties with the Lalu Yadav, because the challenge is with him. He has to lead the non-BJP coalition in the 2019 election, and he would like to play the role of a central politician in the next coming 2019 election.
But Vinod Agnihotri, with what perception will they fight that 2019 election with this grand alliance? And let me bring in our executive editor Abhishek on this. Abhishek, you were talking about perception, isn't it? That's Nitish Kumar's calling card. That perception seems to be, being destroyed day after day since his alliance with Lalu Prasad Yadav.
Well, exactly, and is it not for the same reason that Nitish Kumar would actually be happy that something like this has happened? Because you see, of late, the Yadav clan, or Yadav Parivar, so to say, was really becoming a bit of a burden on Nitish's persona as a pro-development, clean leader. And with this this report emerging today, with Republic bringing this out, does it really not help Nitish in a way to really rein in the Yadavs? And for example, if he has to give wings to his national ambitions, he would not need to really look back over his shoulder, and he can perhaps fly down to Delhi more often.
I'm surprised, politics is not so easy. It doesn't really rely so much on one expose on a TV channel about whose authenticity is
No, it's about giving Nitish a handle. It's about giving Nitish a handle. Nitish gets a handle to really rein in the Yadavs.
No, but he realizes the ground reality. As my friend has said, that in 2014 when he contested the election, he knew exactly where he stood. And if Lalu Prasad Yadav had contested the assembly election,
Lalu Prasad Yadav was the biggest gainer in the last election.
Let me complete what I am saying. If Lalu would have contested the election alone without Nitish Kumar, he would have won the election.
Exactly. So Nitish made Lalu win. He realizes it. So he needs to rein him back.
So, and Mr. Kapoor, I'd just like to ask you about the Congress. We've only got reactions from the likes of Raj Babbar and Tom Vadkar. These are not the top leaders in the Congress. The state Congress chief Ashok Chaudhary, who is also a member of this cabinet, is absolutely silent. We made him 9 calls in the last 3 hours, no response whatsoever. The General Secretary of the Congress who's in charge of Bihar not commenting as well. Very tricky issue for the Congress party. Remember how Rahul Gandhi had torn that ordinance, but today the leadership is quite quiet.
No, the fundamental issue is the implications that are being drawn, especially what Ravi Shankar Prasad said, that secularism should be used as an excuse to hide the criminality. So by the similar logic, you should not use secularism to define the conduct of people. It is independent of secularism. Similarly, if you have criminality being done because of religious fascism, that becomes some kind of umbrella to protect them. No, that is not the way it should be
At the same point of time, Mr. Agnihotri and Mr. Kapoor, how do you feel Nitish Kumar will take charge in 2019 general elections? You said that he wants to be the leader, he wants to be the face. But when he is associated with leaders such as Lalu, who are talking to convicts in jail, what kind of perception? Because politics at the end of the day, it's just game of perception. How will Nitish Kumar come out largely and say, look, I am the face?
You see, this is not the first case that Lalu Yadav is debarred from the politics. He is a convict in Charagoda. He can't contest the election. Chaudhara is in jail. But you see, when before Bihar election, there was a possibility of alliance.
You are saying it's all of a sudden.
Yeah. Because the ground reality is that Lalu has a social base. And without that social
The
bail,
ground reality also is, as Ravi Shankar Prasad said, gentlemen, that Lalu Prasad Yadav, he may not be contesting elections, but he's a tall leader in Bihar. He's a big leader in the alliance. And that weight, that burden, Nitish Kumar cannot shirk himself from. We'll pose those questions as we come back. Lots of questions coming Nitish Kumar's way, as is Lalu Prasad Yadav's way as well. We'll come back in just a bit.
And a murder convict brings Lalu from jail.
करा देगा सर। आज कुछ हुआ है? हाँ, हमको लगता है कि गोली वोली भी चली है पुलिस के तरफ से।
Lalu Mafia on tape, Republic super exclusive.
Welcome to Sexy Style.